and but she would not put no crutch. She walked on it like it's a crutch.
It feels good here for weekend. It always feels so good in here. It's refreshing.
It's day 5, I think, in this place. Day 5. Right. They got me hooked up to all this stuff. Me and my mom washed my hair. And I put it up by myself. I did good by myself. I'm so happy. I have to do therapy, but it's okay. Gotta get this shrimp back so I can get back to myself, get back to the gym, get this body out of right. Okay. But I'll get back to y'all later. I love y'all. Thank you everybody for all the prayers. I've just been trying to rejuve and, you know, focus on my word and thank God and give him the attention that he needs. So yeah, get into your word right now. If you're watching this, get into your word. Go talk to God. In this next clip, y'all gonna see, I'm gonna explain to y'all what happened to me. I'm just so grateful. Y'all, all I gotta say is y'all better get it right. Get it right. Get it right. Get right. Get right. Hey y'all, so today is December 31st and I just really wanted to go ahead and just maybe drop this video of my journey because I feel like why not, it's the end of the year and I just want to tell the ones who like really care and support me like what's the deal is, what's been going on, and just put this video together finally, even though God is not done or finished with me just yet. August 14th, my life kind of took a turn. Not kinda, it actually did take a turn. And I had to learn how to adjust to the changes in my life that were sent my way. So August 14th, as y'all see right here, I'll see me getting myself together at the hospital. I was working on the pier. A pier is basically like a structure like in port for us to get on and off the ship, like, you know, over the water or whatever. So yeah, I was on the pier and we was moving gear. That rhymes. But I was on the pier and we was moving gear and I wasn't feeling well that day. It was extremely hot outside and I wasn't feeling well. I was vomiting already that day. I barely had ate, and what I did eat, it came back up, so that just made everything worse. I'm hot, extremely hot, vomiting, and yeah, just not feeling well. I tell one of my friends that realized like I didn't feel good. She tells me to go back on the ship, but as I'm getting ready to go back on the ship, one of my, I guess like I said, co-workers, he was the first class, he asked me to go get something for him. So I was like, sure. But after this, I'm going back up to chill because I don't feel good. I need to take a break. So I did that. And when I came back down, I brought back what he needed. After that, I just remember one of the dudes who I work with, he was like, you know, come on, I'll walk you back up. And I was like, hold on, I can't see, like it's really dizzy. I mean, I'm like really dizzy and I can't see, and everything just completely went black. So I couldn't see, like everything was black, and I just felt like my body was just heating up more and more and I felt dizzy. So he was like, hold on to my arm and walk with me. So I hold on to his arm. After that, I don't remember nothing else. I blacked out. I was blacked out for a good while. When I was blacked out and when I was unconscious, I went to this beautiful place, y'all. I'm trying not to cry because this part makes me cry every time. But I went to this beautiful place and I'm gonna say it was heaven. I just know it was heaven because let me get to it. I'm gonna tell y'all. I go to this beautiful place, and as you all may or may not know, my uncle passed away in 2018. He got killed. And that was my best friend. That was really my best friend. I love him. Like, I love my uncle so much, and that was my best friend. But good thing he has a twin brother, because he's my best friend too. So that's my dog. Actually, as I'm unconscious, I go into this very bright place. This very bright light that I'm seeing, and I just feel this like peace, like this fresh wind of air just go over me. I just feel like in the real world, even when you're happy or joyful, like, I don't know, it just still sometimes feel like the weight of the world is on your shoulders. Like, you're always gonna have problems, and some days you just don't feel like as peaceful or at peace. But here I just feel so free. And yeah, like I said, there was this bright light, and I remember seeing my uncle's face. Like, he was so beautiful, y'all. I remember seeing his face, and it was this very bright light behind him, and I seen these huge like legs behind him. But it was so bright. The light was so bright, but the light was not disturbing. If you get what I'm saying, the light wasn't disturbing at all. It was just bright and peaceful. I do not remember what I said to him, but I do remember him asking me what was I doing. Like, basically, like, what was I doing there? And then, like, I couldn't be here just yet. Like, I couldn't come in, you know, past these gates. Like, you can't come in. Like, I can't be here just yet. And I'm, you know, questioning, like, why is it beautiful here? Like, I want to be here. I don't want to go back. Basically telling him that I don't want to go back. And all I remember him saying was, like, you can't come back just yet. Like, you have a mission to accomplish. Like, you can't come back. You got a mission to accomplish. And I basically felt like he was just telling me, like, you know, I have to do what God has called me to do. God's not finished with me yet. That was my eye-opener of God was not finished with me yet. And I just remember him kissing me on my forehead. And that's when I came back conscious. Yeah, I just remember that, him kissing me on my forehead, and I came back conscious. And after that, y'all, like, it just feel like that was my sign to just, like, get my life in order, like, work on myself. Because, not gonna lie, like, a week or two before that, I had went out with some friends, and we went to this, like, little club, and, you know, just partying and stuff. And, like, a part of me just knew, like, Dariana, this is not you. Like, you don't feel out track with God. Like, this is not you. Like, you need to go home. Like, and that night after the club, I had a bad dream. It was like a warning sign to me. Like, it was a warning. I had a bad dream, a really bad dream, and I kind of avoided it, like, you know. And then, you know, that happened. I got sick, and I had a heat stroke, and the heat stroke caused me to have 3 seizures. After that, everything just had been a lot for me. Like, I had to learn how to walk over again. I had to learn how to use my left side, because the heat stroke caused me to be like paralyzed on my left side. Hold on, y'all, my mom's calling. So yeah, y'all, what I was saying, I was paralyzed on my whole left side. I couldn't move my arm, couldn't lift this arm up at all, or my legs. I couldn't, like, push them out, and everything, like, all that. The whole side was weak and just tender and irritable. I was at a civilian hospital, and then I got transferred to the Navy hospital, and then from there everything just went downhill. I was just being tested. Like, the devil was really trying me, but I knew right then and there that was my time to shine. That was my time to get my life together with God. Like, okay, this is your time to work on yourself. And through it all, like, through all of this, I've learned, like, so much patience. And my mama always taught me to be humble, but this has really humbled me in so many ways, and just taught me on a different level on how to communicate with God, because it just felt like it was just me and him, really. Like, I have my mom, my family. My mom, she came up here as much as she could. I was just tested. Like, I was tested by the military. Like, I got kicked out of the hospital, y'all. Literally. Like, they kicked me out when I went to the Navy hospital. You would think that, oh, because I'm in the military, they would be on my side. They would have been on my side. They would have been helping me. But when I got there, one of the doctors was basically saying, like, oh, yeah, I'm just there for, what did he say? He was like, it's just like a hotel stay. Like, I'm just there for a hotel stay. Like, there's not much they can do. Mind y'all, this whole side, I couldn't move on my own. I couldn't shower on my own, none of that. My mom was helping me. In the clips that y'all seen when I was in the bathroom at hospital, I was mostly leaning towards my right side. My right side was taking all the weight. And yeah, so basically he was like, yeah, I'm just gonna have to get home health. I forgot to mention, I didn't even get home health. That's the crazy part. There's not nothing they can do for real, and that's it. I'm just have to figure it out. And my mom was basically telling them, like, no, I'm not leaving or going nowhere until y'all have a medical plan for her. And if y'all don't have a plan for her, then I'm gonna have to get in contact with somebody. We basically got in contact with Congress and the Pentagon, and yeah, like, my family's gonna stand up for me, and I'm gonna stand up for me. Because some people in the military don't have those kind of connections and options, you know, or people who knows other people to go to fight for them. And that just made me think about, like, this is probably a mission that God want me to accomplish. Fight for you, Dariana. Fight for your health. Fight for yourself. Because there are some people who probably didn't have those connections, like I said, and wasn't able to fight for themselves, and they were done probably any kind of way. And me and my family was not about to let that happen, and I was not about to let that happen. After that, we got in contact with them, and basically my command, my division, they did not like that. But I just feel like they just didn't understand. They weren't being adults enough to put themselves in my shoes. You know, just take a second. Sometimes you just have to take a second for a while to put yourself in somebody else's shoes. I'm still very, very young. I just think about, like, if I were just to give in and throw in the towel and just let the devil win, then, like, I'd probably still be at square one. Y'all, like, I'm literally, look at me today. I'm literally able to move my left side. My left leg, my legs, from my hip down and everything. We're still working on that, but I'm still pushing. I'm still going. Y'all, I couldn't even stand on my 2 feet on my own for not even a few seconds at all without falling or without my leg being a noodle. And sometimes it still is, but, like, my strength is so, like, my strength is, like, up there for real. And I'm gonna insert some clips and, like, show y'all, like, a little bit of my progress. Like, I recently was able to, like, pull myself up and do squats on my 2 feet, even though the pain is, just imagine you're the one who's sick, and the people who you thought would be there are trying to push you down, trying to, you know, have you go get in trouble by the bigger people, making up lies, saying you're faking your condition with no proof, no evidence, because that's not true. And you steady fighting for you. Your family is 9 hours away, 10 hours away, and you still fighting for you. I'm still so amazed at myself, because I've been so humble, y'all. Like, the old me would have been lost it. Like, I would have went off, probably kicked out of the military. I know I would have been kicked out of the military, but the old me would have been out. But I was so humble. I'm like, okay, if this is what y'all want me to do, okay, I will. If you want me to come back to work and I can't walk, okay, sure, I'll come. That's what y'all want to do. Y'all think that's a smart idea? Like, it's so much, y'all, behind the story. It made me come on the ship, y'all, while I'm on crutches. Been here since 8 this morning. Still here with my crutches. In pain, haven't ate all day. And yeah, it's like crazy stuff. But I'm gonna tell y'all, for the ones who like look up to me and want to join the Navy, and you know, always texting me and like saying that I motivate y'all, just know the Navy is not bad from what I've seen. You know, I've been in almost 2 years, so the Navy is not bad in my opinion from other branches. It's just the command. It's certain leaders, people who are leaders aren't really leaders. They're not fit to be leaders. They're not fit to, you know, they're just not fit to be leaders, to be put in that position. Those weren't leaders in my opinion. But you know, when I went to Jacksonville and I was in Pensacola and all that stuff, those were leaders. Those were people who care. I'm gonna just say this, you know, you just gotta peep and scope out people before anything even happened. And before anything even happened, I had people telling me, oh, this person, this leader, they not it, she not it, he not it. So don't be you know, don't be moved by it, and don't be shocked when they show their true colors. And y'all, I ain't gonna lie, I was a little shocked, but I wasn't that shocked, because I'm like, I was told this, I was warned about this person, I was warned about them, and I could see through them. Like, I have a spirit of discernment. God, thank you, God, for blessing me with that. I have a spirit of discernment. I could discern when a person isn't genuine, when a person isn't good, and when a person is battling and them demons is rambling in the inside. Because you know what? When a God-fearing woman like me comes around, them demons start to tremble because of the God that's within you. Demons start to tremble and they can't take you. They can't take you. And y'all, I swear, these people tried to play me like I was dumb so many times. In my comebacks, they couldn't stand it. And and another thing is, they wanted to beat me down so bad. They wanted to see me angry and cry so bad, y'all, but it didn't work. I know one time I was throughout this situation, I came in smiling, you know, smirked, you know, laughed a little bit, because why are you so mad? I'm the one who should be angry. Y'all the one who putting me through hell and back. But you know, the God I serve, he brings me joy and peace, y'all. Like, I swear, every time I look back at everything, like, I'm just so in awe of myself. But I can't give all that credit to myself. I gotta give it all to God, because he really has been working on me. So I just want to encourage somebody. Like, I've been through so much throughout my life, y'all. I really think I should work on a documentary. I'm young, but I think I can do it. I've been through so much, and this year has really been an eye-opener for me, but it has been amazing at the same time. I visited a few countries. Like, I traveled, I had fun, I cried, I had my ups and downs. It's so hard, and I can't wait to look back at this when I eventually post this, and when y'all see this, I'm gonna be completely better. I'm gonna be so much better, and then at the end of this, y'all gonna be hearing my story. Y'all gonna be hearing how I came out. How I came out, how I did it, and how you can do it too. Whether your situation is the same or different, like whether you're going through sickness, a bad relationship, just depression in general, oppression, like, you can make it out. And I'm here to tell y'all, and I'm gonna get to that point. I will keep back with y'all later, whenever, I guess. But yeah, I love y'all. And God sat me down. So yeah, I just want to share that with y'all. And it's so much more, like, it's so much more to the story, but I don't want to go all into details. But I just want to tell y'all part of my testimony. Like, I could have been gone. Like, when I woke up, there was a nurse. She was just like, oh my gosh, I'm so happy to see that you're doing well, like, you're up. She was like, because when you were downstairs, you looked so terrible, and we did not think you was gonna make it, honey. I don't know, y'all, that just touched me in so many ways because God spared my life. God gave me another chance to get it together, to like, he is still just about waking me up this morning, like allowing me to get myself together before he comes. Okay, I just want to encourage y'all, like, even like, you know, the young people, don't be ashamed or feel ashamed to like be in the word of God, because you know everybody else saying that it's lame. Everybody else want to run the streets, go to the club, and just do unnecessary things. Like, save yourself, you know, and just tap into your calling, tap into your gift that God, you know, has given you. Tap into it and figure out what it is that God has called you on this earth to accomplish and to do before you go into that beautiful place. Because I promise y'all, hell is not a place that you want to go. Not everyone goes to heaven, and a lot of people don't really want to hear that. Like, not everyone goes to heaven, and I really want to see a lot of y'all there in that beautiful place. Like, only if y'all knew how beautiful it was. And I'm sure that wasn't even what I seen. It was probably just a glimpse. I know it was just a glimpse, and I just want like a lot of my young supporters and followers to just come along on this journey with me and make it too, you know, make it there. And if y'all just need help and any support, and you don't have nobody who is trying to work on themselves and their relationship with God, then feel free to text me, okay? Because I really be excited when people be asking me, you know, where to start, how to get on track with God, because, you know, maybe we can help each other. So yeah, y'all, I'm gonna insert some clips at the end of this video, and I just thank y'all so much, and I just pray that 2024 be a great year for everyone, and that y'all end this year off, you know, great. And if not, even if you don't feel great, you know, just pray about it and talk to God. Talk to God. You know, everybody always going to clubs and stuff for New Year's, but I would just say, just take that time out for yourself. Take tonight out for yourself to just write out your goals, write out your plans. If you wrote goals for this year, mark off what you accomplished, what God has blessed you with, because that's what I've done. And, you know, start the new list. Yeah, don't worry about tomorrow, don't worry about yesterday. Just stay right here in the present moment with God. And I did write this in my notes before recently. God prepares us for the future in the present moment. So when we're in the present moment with him, he's preparing us for what's to come in the future, for what he has planned for us. If we just stay still and right here with him, then we'll be aware, and we'll be prepared for what we're about to face and the great things that are about to come. You know, we just have to, you know, just trust that he speaks through us, and that he's working on us, and that he's working everything out for our good. We just have to sometimes pray that prayer and, you know, ask, and it shall be given. And I also want to say before I end this video, there's no negativity towards anybody who was involved, and the ones who tried to beat me down, and there's no negativity towards them. Like, I forgive everybody, because if I don't forgive them, that's holding me up, because God has already forgiven them. God forgives me for my wrongdoing, so I forgive them, and I just wish them all the best, and I just pray that they find Jesus, because when you find Jesus, you could be a better leader. So yeah, I just want to thank y'all last time. Thank y'all for watching this video, and I'll see y'all in the next one. And remember, always remember, don't let yesterday take up too much of the day. Stay in the present moment. Goodbye. I love y'all.